Hey guys, it's Full Cards here, live and direct from Montreal, Quebec. Thank you for loving my last video, which was a music video. I know, I'm outside the box, but thank you guys for watching that crazy video. It was fun to edit, it was hard to edit. And look at this, guys, in front of me today I have a box of 2020-21 Pro Set memory hockey cards, not to the old guard, to regard, crack into shards. It is a cool, old school looking product. It is reference, of course, to our Pro Set $10 sets from the 1990s. How cool is that? Note that this is the hockey. There's also Pro Set exclusive multi-sport, and I think sports multi-sport. I think there are two other products, which are baseball, basketball, football, soccer, boxing, and golf. But this is the hockey one. Configuration, 4 cards per pack, 1 pack per box, so 4 cards total. Within a box break, guys, expect 2 autos and 2 OG buybacks of those old school cards stamped to some numbering, kind of bogus, but they're doing that. They're doing weird buybacks. And the checklist, guys, is basically 47 cards per checklist. There's the 1989 red autos, which are the NFL style from 89. There's auto variations of those as well. There's the 90-91 red autos and the variations of those. And then there are the 1991-92 looking ones, which are black autos, and the 92-93, which are silver autos. And then they also have 12 Champions dual red autos on a checklist and 6 tributes. The tributes are to the 90-91. They look like these bad boys here. You might remember the Gretzky card from back in the era with his points record, whatever it was. So that's basically it, guys. Parallel cards, variations, yellows numbered to 15 or less, greens numbered to 10 or less. The navies, guys, are, believe it or not, 1-of-1s, as are the platinums. So that's the ideal parallel to hit. And to give you an idea of the duels checklist, there's like a Lanny McDonald with a Doug Gilmour, there's a Messier with a Grant Fuhrer, there's a Gordie Howe with a Ted Lindsay, Jerry Cheevers with a Johnny Busick, so that type of stuff. Okay, well, let's pop this papa into formation. So 2 buybacks on the top and 2 autos numbered. So let's see if we can, they're coming out. They're flying the coop. Okay, so first one here, guys. So this is one of the stamped buybacks. Oh, it's a 1-of-1 for whatever it's worth. I think they're like numbered to 5 or 1-of-1, so there you go. And it's a Steve Smith, who's notorious in hockey lore for an own goal, which is why I think the Habs won the cup that year, as opposed to Edmonton. But, you know, so sorry to say, it's such a Bill Buckner thing to say, but there you go, 1-of-1 of Steve Smith, okay? I mean, for what it's worth, interesting. And then our second bad boy here, on the bad boy front, and I don't know why these are at the top of the top loaders, and we have a Play Smart, and this one would be Miller. It's Kelly Miller. So we have a Kelly Miller Play Smart. I don't even recall what the Play Smarts were. So these, I think these were 91, is that right? Yeah, these were 91. I don't really recall what these were, the Pro Set Play Smarts, to be honest with you guys. It says 91 here is what it says, so is that 90-91? Okay, and this one, what does it say on the back of it? It does say 91-90, so this is 91-92, I think, as far as I recall. And into the autos we go, guys. Into the autos we go. So let us see what we have. Oh, we have a yellow parallel, guys. It looks like one of the yellow parallels of the 89 football styles. And I don't know if you guys can see that. And that's Marcel Dionne. Very nice. So these, I think, are numbered to 15 or less because it's a parallel. It's a yellow parallel. Certainly not one of the 1-of-1s. What does it say? I don't know what it says really. Well, it congratulates me for, you know, securing this. And I don't know. I guess it's 50. I think it's 15. There's supposed to be 15 of these or less. It doesn't say, but yellow parallels, that's what they said on the checklist. So Marcel Dionne, second overall in 1971 after Guess Who? Guy. Okay, last one, guys. This is a quick break, and it would have to be another auto. The question is, what color is it and what year is it? All right, so that yellow was a red parallel, an 89 red parallels. And what is this one? And this one is none other than Jari Kurri. Ooh, look at that. Number 2 of 3. So again, this is yellow. See, the parallels is 15 or less, I guess. So there's red on the back, and there was red on the back of this one. So that's why they do that. They are basically reds, and the front is what denotes the parallels. So this is a 2 of 3 Jari Kurri, who's top 25 in scoring all time, as we know. So there you go, guys. I mean, a solid break, 2 solid autos. Is it worth the value of the boxes and so on? And the other thing too is, I noticed if you can order from Steel City Collectibles, which is what I did, you might get nailed by UPS with regard to duty, but actually there are no duties on hockey cards. A lot of people don't know that. So you can fight it before, you should call up the 1-800 number before they deliver it, and they can waive those fees. You might still have to pay taxes though, because that's just the way it is, provincial taxes, but it's a big difference because UPS adds like $30 of government fees and duty fees that they instantaneously collect, even though the Canadian government is very clear that cards are not something where you have to pay duties on. So thought I'd let you guys know that. Interesting break, guys, interesting break. All right, guys, time for the recap. So our stamped buybacks, stamped 1 of 5, Play Smart Kelly Miller. This is actually 1991-92, and we hit the Steve Smith, and the Steve Smith is a 1 of 1 for what it's worth. Also 91-92, so these two are from the same year. Okay, so those would be our stamped buybacks. Nice data 101, I guess. And then with regard to our hits, I finally found the numbering on the card. You guys probably saw it. It's right there. This is a 1989 yellow parallel, numbered to 15. I think it's 3 of 15. Second overall, 971. Marcel Dion, very nice. Pretty seamless looking auto. And then we hit the Jari Kurri. So this would be the 1990-91 set. And it is none other than a 2 of 3. Both yellow parallels of red cards, right? Red autos, what they call red autos. And yet the autos are blue. So that's basically it, guys. Absolutely your last chance to get into my draw, because I am doing a draw next break. So please be sure to sub, like, hashtag, Dryden, ring the bell, and be full cards live and direct from Montreal, Quebec.